Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Prison Architect. Today's beverage is a very fine iron brew. So welcome back to the game. In the previous episode, we weren't looking for tunnels, but we are now. And we also managed to massively increase the solar stuff. We went through the process of execution and also did the bakery, which was the main one. And yep, there is also a tunnel there. Or is this the same one? It has the potential to be the exact same one. So what I'm going to do is prioritize both of those and see what we can find. So yes, we managed to get in, as I said, the bakery, and well, I don't think we've made a single thing in it. So as I expected, it's pretty much useless. In this episode, more building. We're going to get at minimum the cell block here done, most likely the flour stuff, and we'll decide what this room's going to be. I have no idea. We should make room for prisoners who can't read good. Well, and I guess we could turn this area into a sort of joint room of something. So we could half it and have, well, one half to be a library, one half to be something else. But I don't know what else we could do in terms of rooms. We don't want a graveyard, we don't want a fight club, we have a cinema, we have visitor receptions, and we don't have a cage. We're not going to have any orchards, and I don't plan on any more expansion, but we'll see. Let's quickly zoom in. We do have a bus here, but there's no one with noticeable traits there. And yeah, let's see about these areas here. So we're going to dismantle that toilet, and let's see if that is, well, that is definitely a tunnel around here, and everybody is being turned away. There's the tunnel, and oh, it is the same one. Dismantle. Let's see how far that tunnel goes. So it goes quite far, actually. We can see that it comes from these cell blocks here. It travels underneath the shower and then up quite a ways north. Right, there you go. So we'll remove that and again prioritise the removal of that. Money-wise, we are, well, we don't have a problem with money, put it that way. And it's going to be a cloning of that thing, and let's get some more cells. So yeah, another cell block, another fight over here. I'm tempted to have over this part of the world maybe some more offices, walls, so maybe an office and an office. I know these are slightly larger, but have those as a psychiatrist's office, and then, yeah, maybe that'll help. And do you want to do that? Do I want to do that? If we check, because I don't think we need a bigger infirmary. I think it's fine. But the psychiatric consultation, yeah, there's loads at the bottom there, but it says 21 in the queue, but there's none of them here. So I think it's pretty much sorted. And the bakery is, as I mentioned, completely and utterly useless. Nobody's working there. And there's loads of meals here. So people are working in this one. Let's see about, double check actually. Logistics, prison labour. People are assigned here. There's lots of qualified prisoners, but they're not working. Okay. So I am going to remove the bakery designation. I don't want everybody turning up and then just disappearing. So that's one that's being chased. Sydney Scales. They're just being, oh no, they're being escorted, not being chased. Yeah, I don't want people turning up, realise the bakery is fraudulent, and then going away. I don't see much point in that one. So anyway, yeah, this one also working out in the, that's Samantha J working out. They have 3 hands. Okay, so yes, they have more appendages to exercise than other people. But yes, we have someone working out in the gymnasium. We have this getting built here. We're still okay for green energy, and that's all fine. So yeah, we could build over here, as I mentioned, but I don't think it's really necessary that we build more psychologist's office. Let's psychiatrists, should I say? I keep saying psychologists. We do have some plants to place here. We'll place a rose bush in there. And what's that over there? Sunflowers? Yes, sunflowers. And a bit of a fight here, but again, by the time we come over, it's pretty much dealt with and they're being escorted. Yeah, yeah. In terms of informants, we do have some more informants now, which is good. It also keeps kicking off over here. You see there's some blood there, and yeah, they're injured. I don't know why I keep this fighting still over there. It just keeps happening. A lot of people fighting here. Armand. Yes, it's Peyton Armand, who we've seen before. Just going to double check if any of these want to become a confidential informant. It doesn't look like it. We have Annabelle Barnard, and they have a 0% coverage. The reason for that is they are locked in here, so the coverage is calculated by where they go and how they operate and who they meet. But obviously, in this case, they don't really do much. They don't really do much. Staff-wise, I think we're going to hire a couple more guards and a couple more orderlies, because obviously we've got this to deal with. Workers are going to probably take quite a while to do whatever they're doing. And let's see, any staff programs? 3 in the queue, 3 in the queue, 3 in the queue. Do we need to do guard taser? No, we probably don't need to run that. Grants-wise, carpentry apprenticeship, reform, program research, and bakery production, which is probably not going to be done. But we have produced another 2 superior beds, so that's pretty good. That is indeed pretty good. Obviously, all the power plants are off as well. Green energy goals, we are... Oh, we've only got 55. Far too many of our prisoners are addicted to drugs. We must do something. Well, I'm doing everything I can, realistically. I think. We've got a perimeter wall which allows nothing to be thrown in. We have the pharmacological treatment to drug addiction. And we have fairly decent medical care. So, yeah. Anyway, I digress. Green energy goals, we've got 53 hours left for green energy goal 8, which is player must not use a power station for 10 in-game days with prisoners present. We get 1 green energy source of each type. We also have green energy goal 9, which is to fully charge batteries. That'll double the power output, which is just going to be making money. And solar panel development. It says percentage bonus for reforming rates for complete the program will be increased. Currently at 25%, so just more reform there, so all good, all good. Looks like, oh, that person is unconscious, Skylar Gaskin. Looks like they were damaging the knee risers. How curious. So, we do have some more intake. I do want to activate one of our... Well, I'll activate Scarlet for our informant, because it's just easier. So there is the federal witness, yes. And there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And why are they in there? Scarlett Taylor is working. But they're not. Search prisoner. And they're in security. And they're not supposed to be. I reckon they've nicked something. Well, I know they've nicked something because we can literally see there that when they were activated, they had something on their person. So, let's see. I think it'll be a stun baton, I think it was. Yep, there's the stun baton. And we'll rank up that guy to an officer. There we go. Okay. So, apart from this, what is left completely to do? Definitely putting the flower stuff in here. I think over on the right-hand side, this will become another... Do we need another laundry? I don't think so. I think we're going to do another library. I might make it staff only as well, just to ensure that there's always some books going around. What is the literacy needs? Literature. We do have just over 20 who have a high need for it. Luxuries is just off the charts. There's also 44 prisoners have a critical food need. That's curious decision. Curious thing. Also a laundry machine. I think maybe another laundry machine would be probably the way to go. I'll have to run in the water pipe. Oh no, it's already installed. It's already installed. I don't know where the laundry baskets are. Looks like some of them are coming. Yeah, it's all working fine. It is working fine. Guard tower. Nobody's in that one, but they are coming. By the time when they set off, it just takes them ages to get there. Luckily, we have the security room, which allows them to go out and round. If it wasn't for that, to get to, say, this one, they have to go to the main entranceway, all the way down to the end, and then through this and continue on. I may put a path in, actually. A path across here and then goes up to this, but I know what's going to happen. They're just going to go probably like diagonally across. And one of our more charismatic inmates has become something of a religious evangelist, and others seem to be coming around to their way of thinking. We may have more spirituality needs. Well, we do have, I think, 3 or might be even 4. We have 3 spiritual guidance, 52 in the queue. Whoa, 1,801 finished. Only a 28% pass rate, though. Fair enough. And we've almost finished the carpentry apprenticeship program, which is good to see. Good grief! Here's all the stuff for the workers to build. I'm not actually seeing where they are. Well, they are about. I think it's because they have to take it off the machine, they have to scan it, and then they have to go and install it. It is, after all, at the opposite side of the facility. So, yeah, we can assume that's the reason why. Do we have space here as well for more green energy? I don't think we do. I think it's just a one space. I'm fairly confident it is, but I'm going to double check anyway. No, actually, we do have a gap. We can place green energy across here. There we go. We might as well do something like that. And we can't put it there because that's where the export meter is. Yeah, I wonder how much we've exported. Quite a bit, I'm going to guess. Quite a bit. So look like these are in. Installing door servo. Installing door servo. Yeah, they're actually alright. So there's some more people as well that have come in. And Storkel, dealer, strong, and an unknown. And also some fighting here. Is that Clara? Yes, it is. Clara and Patton. 2 names we see quite often. And they're teaching general education qualification. And then that person's preparing 3 strikes training. I wonder if changing this into half of it being a classroom, half of it being a library, would that be a good idea? I'm not too sure. What I am going to do, just to try and get rid of our backlog, let's just hire some more workers. I think they are going to be temporary workers, though. There's some more. Ooh, lots of traits. Oh, right, so those are the criminally insane inmates because these cells are technically completed. Yeah, that's what's happened there. Okay. Apparently that's where there's a tunnel, but the dog didn't scan it when it went past, so yeah, it's not likely when they went on the... But they didn't sniff it out on the second pass, so it is unlikely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 is what we've got for our guard towers. For the staff members, we have... How many snipers? We've got 10. That's actually probably okay. Probably alright. I think this is all working fine. Don't see any big problems there. We say as Charlotte Patton kicks off again. Looking over at the front, lots of prisoner uniforms. Obviously, they've just been brought in now to the new place. Let's go ahead and we're going to put in our deployment here. So we're going to go with So I'm just checking over here. Nah, Dylan's fine. So we're going to have the blue patrol, and we're going to go around here. And then magenta, which is like this. And we have, in this one, a dog handler on the outside. We have a guard. And 1, 2, 3 orderlies there. No, hang on. That's guard. Orderlies. 1, 2, 3. 19 orderlies are assigned to patrols alone, and we have 36. I don't think we need much more. Good grief. We've got 72 grand. Yeah, you can see the restoration plan. That's to fix subsidence. We can't turn that on because it's a perfect storm. It's a perfect storm required. I own it. It's just not activated for this playthrough. We own all of our shares, and in terms of grants, we don't have any bank loan. And it looks like we have managed. We have managed to, yeah, do the carpentry apprenticeship program. So we've got superior beds being created. Excellent. Excellent. Quick build, custom, cloning. Going to select all of that. And green energy goal 8 complete. We're going to receive some more stuff. Let's remove the planning bit here. And obviously we're going to sell that stuff that turns up. We don't need it. So we're going to sell that. Have they installed the solar panels yet? They have not, so I don't want to sell that one. But I do want to sell that wind solar hybrid because we're really short on money at 129,000. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Okay. Let's check out our inmates. Oh yeah, loads of traits there. Yeah, it's just a block of text that's unreadable. Let's activate our main informant. 100% coverage. They know everybody and what they're up to. It takes a while for them to be brought. Oh, it's because obviously the guards are too busy bringing people in. There we go. So, yeah. It's just this person here. Yeah, Stoneman, which has got the federal witnesses. Stoneman? It is Stoneman, yeah. And the other ones are in protective custody anyway, so that's perfectly fine. That is perfectly fine. Door servo's in, actually, which is good. Finally. Wiring, connections. Door control system. Oh, sorry. One of the door servos is in. The other one is not. We do have the CCTV, which I can connect up. And I will get the, like I said, the door control system once that's added. And we'll have to have... Oh, no phone taps. No phone taps in here. Just that one, really. There's, like, the solar going in as well. Further doubling down on our ability to generate power. Looks like the door control system job has been assigned to someone. If we zoom out, we can see the big line of them coming and installing it. And there we go, that's now in. I mean, it won't work because there's no power, but... So let's bring this down and just bring it across to there. And that is basically that one done. Oh, indeed, it is done. It's got no power, but it is done. And the flower garden's been seeded. So then, I guess it's just this little bit. It's the last remaining bit. So up here we have padded cells. A padded cell. And all of the solitary. Do I need that again? I mean, no. The answer is no, we don't. Not really. But what's the alternative? The alternative is that we have other rooms like a cleaning cupboard. Oh, no, we don't need another cleaning cupboard. We've got 2 cleaning cupboards. And this second one here doesn't do anything. we got people assigned, but it doesn't do anything because there's not the amount of workers that we actually need. Whereas, if we build a library, would that fix that? I don't think it would. I don't think a library would actually do anything. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to quick build this. I could put other rooms in, but I'm not. I don't think it's necessary. But that means that this is going to change something. These cells and these cells, these are all going to be solitary. The ones in the middle, these are going to be protective custody. Not protective custody. They're going to be solitary, but for padded solitary. And we're not going to have a tunnel. That's legit. I think that's a legit tunnel. Put the toilet in. Such a great tip. Putting the toilet in, then you just rip it up. Because if you're looking for the actual tunnel, it's just... Toilet search just doesn't seem to work. Out of interest, search toilets. Absolutely nothing. Oh, no. No, we found one tunnel. Well, right, that's fine. But the toilet's there. Dismantle that. And there you go. So we searched this, and did we pull a rolling pin out of that one, or was it a different one? Intelligence, informants... No. This. So we found a rolling pin hidden in this toilet, but we didn't find the tunnel. How curious. So, raise our capacity to 200%. We're up to 81% of that. We're not gonna get to a point to use that, I don't think. Just a bit of a shame. Let's check out our working. Prison labour. Yeah, look at that. Loads of people assigned that cleaning cupboard, but there's just not the right amount. Oh, here we go. Looks like Windswalker has murdered the spiritual leader. I guess adjourned? I say Windswalker. Yeah, murder. And why are they extremely volatile? Oh, they're extremely volatile. And nobody's stopping them, apparently. So they're just going to get away with that. Okay. So, yeah, we might as well discuss the build then, because this is pretty much it. We could build a road gate and everything else. That would be of some use, but do we really need to at this stage? I don't think so. I don't think so. There's probably a couple of bits that we've missed, but we'll see. This is going to be changed from a padded cell to just holding cell. So that's just going to be holding cell rather than padded. There we go. Yeah, so the original idea was to run a female family cells facility with added criminally insane. The latter, I wasn't overly bothered about, the whole criminally insane thing, but for the sake of requests and completeness, then why not? And it has been interesting. It has, the actual moment-to-moment has been interesting. Managing their needs, going through all of the like therapy programs, obviously dealing with like the orderlies and the patrols, that's all fine. The design originally was this. Not very big at all. Right at the back we had the officers, and then obviously this top and bottom row. One family cell in the middle that we had some problems with, and then one big kitchen and canteen at the back with central yards and infirmaries and things. Oh, hang on. Spiritual leader is unconscious, but is being healed up. So they haven't died. Looks like they were able to be saved. Excellent. That's good to know. Aye, so yeah, we've got this bit done, and then we extended to... did it go to the back first? I think so. And then to the north bit. Actually, might have been the north first. I can't remember. But when we expanded, we obviously added more cells. We have protective custody. We have workshop, forestry. We've got flower gardens. We have lots of additional bits. A full perimeter wall that admittedly has some subsidence, which is suboptimal. We've got guard towers. We've got lots of rooms that I didn't think we'd get. So I didn't plan on a bakery. I didn't plan on a restaurant. The bakery still doesn't work, but whatever. In the future, it might if we have more people start to work. The majority of the prisoners are indeed criminally insane. We've got 61 medium security, 81 criminally insane, and we do have death row, which we have seen some. We've seen some traffic in there. One person did have their sentence reduced, and another one, well, didn't. And there's potentially another tunnel, which probably is legitimate actually. But overall, it's been good. It's been an interesting build. It's had its ups and downs. We've had a couple of escapes. We have too many prisoners in holding cells. Ah, yes, that old pop-up, which is not correct in the slightest. But there you go. Let's just run the pipe into there. So, what could we have done to improve things? Well, there is many things. It's not ideal having all of the offices in here. It doesn't really add anything other than flavour, which, you know, sometimes that's enough. We have quite a huge staffing cost, but then again, we've got 163 grand, and it's just not a problem, is it? I would like certainly more reform. I would like more work, but then it's just the nature of the beast when it comes to the inmates that we have. I would probably have gone green energy earlier and maybe put it around here. There is that tunnel there on that corner again. It always seems to be this cell block, and I'm not too sure why. I would plan for more protective... I would plan for protective custody in the beginning. I think that's legitimate as well. Yeah, I would definitely plan for protective custody in the beginning and have it in this facility. There was a huge overhaul when it came to the kitchen and the canteen. We added a lot in that. We expanded it a lot, and it was definitely worth it. And that's a big tunnel. Wow. Whoa. Okay. That is a big, big tunnel. So I thought this was a tunnel from here, but then it wouldn't make no sense because they wouldn't go that way. They go that way to go up. But that is a tunnel between 4 cells, and they've got... How many spaces have they got? Because that's probably one of the longest tunnels. 27 and 15. So 20, 30, 40. Is that 42 tiles? It's certainly a long tunnel. Let's remove that and prioritise the removal of that. But yeah. Oh, there we go. So that's now in. We've got a holding cell. We need to change rooms to padded cell, padded solitary cell. So all of these are going to be padded solitary cells. So we're changing that up a little bit. So all of the non-CI, all of the non-criminally insane inmates, they will end up in these ones. And then we have a holding cell and a padded one. So yeah, there we are. That has been a bit of Prison Architect over the course of 23 episodes. We've made, I think, a fairly successful, fairly secure, and is it decent? Average refunding rate, 29%. Punishment's high, reform's high, work experience. I don't know what I could have got off one. Well, the only way to make that higher is just have different types of prisoners. Security is 0. So it's middling, and then health is again at -2, which I don't know if I've even got it any close to the max level. But yeah, overall, happy with the build. Original intention was to make family cells. Oh, that's not going to wash out. Luckily, oh look at this, 2 family members unconscious. What's happened there? Found weapons, tools, and drugs. It's obviously been fighting in here. Looks like Robinson's got their work cut out. Anyway, yes, original intention was to make a female facility with family cells and criminally insane, and that has been, I think, a fairly decent success. We've added a lot of extras as well and expanded in three ways. So, would there be any further room for expansion? You could extend to the back. You could do that. We would just be adding in more cells. It wouldn't add anything extra. Same for the front, where we could put maybe a gap here and put something over the top, and then add, say, we could add anything really. But yeah, realistically, we could put in like a dormitory type thing. But no, I think that's a good time to call the series there. The next couple of episodes, we will do the Extreme Testing Initiative or the Escape, and see if we can get out of this thing. Tunneling is an issue. Although, realistically, most of the cells, or all of the cells, are very close to an edge. Even this one, for example, in the family cells, I mean, you just tunnel this way. We shall see if tunneling is viable and or fighting. See what happens. As always, hope you have enjoyed the episode and the series as it stands. If you have any tips, comments, suggestions for a future series, well, this build, obviously, if there's anything you've seen that needs fixing, let me know. Any tips, comments, suggestions, and ideas for a future series, what it will entail, what type of prisoners, etc., then by all means, let me know in the comments. As always, hope you have enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.